20 minutes, possibly 21 minutes of footage gone because my OBS crashed. So that's fun. The PC getting a little too hot for my laptop and it crashed the OBS. So that's happened twice in the last 2 weeks so far. So it's not fun at all. Anyways, if you haven't been watching, well, I guess you haven't because it just restarted. We're on Greyhound Night, ladies and gentlemen. Axis are about to lose the midpoint. I say about to with an asterisk because they're holding on for their dear life. Right here, you can see this one garrison is just everything. Now, if Hellbro can get close enough here, he should be able to take out this garrison with a good satchel placement. He's going to be supported by Thorpe right here. Nobody's watching on the back side. Hellbro right now pushing in on to the garrison. Lebegmac peeking. Ooh, Hellbro does go down there. It's very tense moments here. Thorpe trying to shoot through the smoke, not working out too well for him. It is very, very tough to hit through that smoke. But so far, the Axis have dominated the rollout, but it has just been allies everywhere since. Ooh, Thorpe could get a nade over this wall. He's just going to crawl up right here. He's going to go for it. Thorpe pushes in, gets to the wall. Wins the first trade over the wall. Gets the second, looking for a third. Goes inside the house. Comes back out. Oh, and trades. Oh, man. Thorpe almost got it done. Nobody else is here to support him, unfortunately. I think there was one other, but he just couldn't make it over the wall. So nice play from him. And a clutch trade there at the end, or else that garrison would have been gone, and the point would have been gone with it. Now, for the Axis on the attack. Okay. They are pushing from the south. Oh, bombing run. Precision strike coming in. Where did that precision strike go? What in the world was that? Hold on, I can check. It was at the north side. Is there a dead tank on the north side? Well, there is. Okay. Hashtag worth. That one will be counted. Odd targeting, though. I figured it would be this one over here because the one on the north side was, there's like no blue around there. So that was, I mean, props to the commander for a blind target onto that tank. Mad props to him. How much do you think Shuna, Kamikaze, and Faker were checking their drawers after that one? So this is a better position here for the Axis to be in. You can see they're pressuring from the south right here, so it won't be just a cakewalk into point for this squad of DC led by Thorpe. That's why only 2 people have been allowed to kind of push, because they have to kind of hold this angle. They can't just push outright in, because if they do that, they'll just get collapsed on from behind. Tough spot. Now the attack is heating up over on runes here. Soldad from the south, Lothar and Yameti pushing in. Soldad in a little bit of a 1v1 or 1v2 right here. Actually 1v4 now. What's he gonna do? Source code on the backside gets eaten alive by that good MG position from Yameti. There's also armor pushing up behind this. Gonna be a 76 pushing from the south HQ. That's gonna be Spike, Shark, and Takugawa. I believe they were the ones who got precision striked. This is gonna be tough here. Axis do have engineers. I would love to see like a barbed wire in like a Belgian gate in the road in front of this alleyway. Malicious building is my favorite thing. It's like something that doesn't exist. It's like a myth in the competitive scene of Hell Let Loose. But if I can bring that myth to reality, that would be a dream come true. The overriding sentiment for building anything in competitive is it's not worthwhile because it is, if you lose the position, it'll just get satcheled. And while this in practice is true, people aren't that coordinated in reality. By the way, that tank drove all this way just to get satcheled. Feels bad, man. I'm going to give that one to source code. I believe source was that. He's not even looking at his explosion. He just ran away from it. Also could have been Kyle. I don't think it was Kyle, though, because Kyle was coming from the north. So, you know, shout out to source code. Probably, I'd say that one of the best shooters on the circle, definitely. Well, he does lose to Vaddy there. You can't win them all, though. Bombing run going to come in. Where are we dropping? Well, we're going to drop on point. We want to clear all these pesky allies off the front. That's a scuff bombing run. That gets one. That's a super scuff bombing run. That's an Axis bombing run too. It doesn't. Oh, hello. Is that a Panther pulling up? No, that's a P4. Oh, that's a value right there. That's a value add. That's a 76 going down to a P4. I don't know. Of course, we can't see the Allied side. I wish we could see the intel and the marks and stuff for the Allied side so we could see what their marks were. I'm assuming that was just no intel. I'm pretty sure that was no intel. They lost to 76 on the south with Satchel with no friendly infantry. This was no intel. The P4 is allowed to peek, and the damage 76 got taken out. That wasn't a straight up fight, of course. It was a damage 76 from the bombing run. If that bombing run had gone straight down the road here, I mean, I think the Axis squads are allowed to push out, but they're also not really trying to defend properly here. 82nd AD is more going on the attack. I'm surprised they aren't doubling back to try and deal with this DC squad. Kind of more than anything. 82nd AD, goad. There was a marked Gary here. I mean, they have an OP, so it's obviously not there anymore. Is DC going to just change their name to all car names? Now we have DC Honda Civic. I'm surprised, honestly, there isn't a DC Lada. A DC Lada? The best car ever invented? Like DC Volvo and be like Ninja? So Rivers, OP getting spotted out right here. A nice little building, kind of segregated from most of the action. OP placement isn't ideal there. I think they could place that a little further away from this wall, especially since infantry could just run up to the wall and overrun it. But I mean, he's holding back 2 squads right now, so I don't think he really cares about that. .126 Greyhounds. Well, that's a nade thrown right onto the ground angrily. Not going to work. It goes inside one of those bodies there. Soul's doing work right now to contain on the front. Retaliatory bombing run going to come down the back alley. That's a poor bombing run right here. Nobody from the DC squad's ready to go on this. I mean, they're also just getting absolutely hammered by this Panzer IV who misses Thorpe. Ooh, this could be big right here. Is Thorpe going to rotate his OP aggressively into this alley? I mean, that's super, super aggro. Oh, no, he's going to lose to Chesk first time. That would be like super, super aggro. I mean, the Axis are also gambling, though. This is one tank. One Panzer IV is their whole south defense. Now, Tange is going to take over, which is even worse, honestly. If Tange gets taken out here, it's freedom for that DC squad if they decide to flank. Now, Night Doctor's going to come in with the recon flare to look to reveal the information. Just thought that occurred to me in my mind right now. I would love to see if the recon flare was shot out and there was a parachute, that if you shot the parachute, the recon flare would go away. So there'd be a counter to the recon flare. What do you guys think of that one? You can type your ideas in the comments or in the chat, in the Twitch chat. I think that would be a really cool way to counter the recon flare, and it would also prevent. It would just make recon flares obsolete on open maps, I guess. But there would be at least a counter for it. Maybe after like 5 seconds, you'd be able to shoot the parachute, so there'd be a limited I don't know, radar hacks. Source code here in a 1vx. Oh, say Barrio. Is that his name? Say Barrio. Say Barrio. No nonsense. That's what I like from my bazookaman or Panzer Shrek people. That kind of no nonsense stuff, like why face check somebody who's got a better angle than you when you can just throw a bazooka? Even if you trade with them, they're going down for sure. Or like, why bring satchels on the offensive when you can just bring a bazooka to snipe that Gary from range? Defense working well here, but they are under some pressure. It's coming from weird spots here. You ideally you want to be looking at the map here. So these are the routes in, of course, in yellow and red. So positions for OPs obviously be in the courtyard here, attacking from the south in the courtyard here. Of course, that's dangerous because you can get boxed in from here. So most people will go for this position. There's a group of buildings right here. You can put your stuff in the middle. And then there's a little position over here. I don't know why it's marked out. You can definitely get inside. We can actually show you guys right here. Like, you can run inside this. I don't know why this is marked out. This is like, it's like a hidden path or something. So they probably need to change that. Actually, I'm going to print screen that and message them about it. Yeah, so this is another common attacking from the south. From the north, it's just kind of open. Common spots. You'd see OPs kind of in this position right here. And then also like over here. I don't love this spot for OPs. That's very easy to take out. Or maybe even back here in this little grove. One of my favorite spots for OPs attacking is from the east side. You can put your OP against the wall right here and use it to hop over the wall. I prefer not to do that because it puts it under threat. I like to put mine back in the corner over here. It's very easy for nades though. So another spot you can put it is just right behind this one. Usually people overshoot their nades and land them right in the corner here if they know what they're aiming for. And also another spot could be over on this corner right here too. I prefer those corners, this corner over the others just because it's not overrun by, you can't overrun it easily. Now, a good player is going to be able to vault up on this break in the wall, go over the roof and get in anyways from the backside, so it's rather inconsequential, depending on the level you're playing at. BC pushing in with DC Faker. Looks like they've rotated off the tank for the allies here. I guess the allies are just low on fuel. Oh my gosh, is this an airhead or garrison? Oh, it's an a defensive garrison. I'm tripping. It would be honestly, it's a rather offensive defensive garrison. The positioning is awful, but there is an airhead on point. So there's that. Kyre sneaks in the backside over here, gets the OP. Calf is going to take him out. Now Calf's going to have to rotate that OP. This is a really cheeky airhead right here from the Axis. Where's that big spawn wave? Nobody's gotten into a position to defend this. All we need is a spawn wave. 3? Are you shitting me right now? Come on, guys. What are we doing? Oh, that's a nade. Where's that nade? That's a second nade. I can hear them from the backside. It's just smoke. Okay. I got really excited. So 3 on that spawn wave. Let's see if the Axis can muster the cojones to actually spawn some more people in here and take the point by force. There we go. That's better. 3 squad leads this time. Calf doesn't really count because he was already here. 2 squad leads. Recon there from Knight is going to get that OP radar hacks online. Calf is in an interesting position in the corner by Garo, our guard. He does go down though. Thorpe pushing in right here. Is he going to get a nade out onto the airhead? Oh, it's going to be tough. Thorpe over the wall. He's not going to need to actually. Oh, but he can't see. Oh, is he going to go for a knife? Oh, he gets it, Thorpe! Thorpe with the crazy play right here to get the knife. That was beautiful. Unfortunately, he goes down, but not after getting the airhead. Hell yeah, Thorpe. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough. We can check the map to see OPs right now. 1 OP. That is a 2 OPs. And it's a recon OP. That's not going to be enough. If the allies can keep spawning here, they can take this one. Now, did they lose their Gary? I'm going to think that they're about to. Le Big Mac going to take it out. That's tough. It's tough to lose to 1 OP. 1 squad in a dream is going to win this point. That should not be happening. Thorpe's going to get an OP up in the south side. He's got one already, I think. I can't quite see it, but I did see him run from this direction. If only he can replace this Gary. Is there any supplies? I mean, they've stalled, and they're recapping right here, and that's just due to the fact that there's 1 OP on point. Two squads is not enough to cap a point. You need 3. Especially when it's really contested and there's a bunch of defensive pressure like this. Zadan Sofa is rotating his OP as we speak right now. He's in the position. EC cleanup crew has been ordered on to runes. Yeah, Thorpe's not going to win that one. Pan prone there, gets both. I was tempted to zoom in to see if he did. Just not enough OPs. That airhead stayed up for a criminally long time for the amount of people that spawned in. More, not as much as the amount of people, but the amount of squad leaders. Every single squad for the Axis should have had a second squad leader rotate out and spawn in on that to get OPs up. So for rotations, honestly, at that point. And you need to push them far too. You need to get those OPs on the other sides of the walls up here. You need to get them over on this side here. You need to get them potentially over frontline over here. I mean, if Axis had just taken 1 squad right here and got a Gary up, that probably would be live right now. I'm gonna say it. You can look. We can look on the map right here. It's so. Sorry, right here. It's so far away from everything that. It's also in your blue. It's a blue zone Gary too. Like that's the thing that people sleep on right here. Is if we go right on this is blue zone for Axis. It's easy peasy. Nobody really doubled back though, and it wasn't a prio, and they didn't get it up. So it is what it is. On the backside for Town Center right here. Could they have even got it done up? Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, that does work. Oh no, maybe not. No. This garrison is killing them here on Town Center. It's not even a great position for a garrison, honestly. They don't really have control on the north side though, so they're forced into it. And they have nothing on the south either. Oh well. Little fight over pumping station on the North Blee Hat with a panther. That's not where I parked my car. God on the other side. It's a little 3v1. Panther adds a lot of power over here though. Pain is gonna sorry, I called him Pain. Pain is gonna take out the rest of that little gaggle of allies. A big push coming out from the south from the Axis. It's just I do like Vadi's position right here from him and Nvidia though. They can easily rotate onto the backside of this attack. Let's just go above ruins. I want to see the bird's eye view of ruins. That was pretty sick, bird's eye view. You can see how the battle's developing. We're not exactly on it though. There you go. We're only 10 meters away. And we can't go exactly straight down either. It's like almost, yeah. Facing the enemy. What is this? East. This is the direct east-west layer of this point. Prefer south-north, I think. It's not even north of northwest. You can see Thorpe pushing and defend. Sir Lucky Kolstad on the back side. No squad leaders except for Zadensofa on the right. Not the best position. It's also not that important to have the north on the screen. I do like chess. Oh, if Zarensofa rotates right here, please, please. He's defensive though. He's worried about this fight with Toyota and the other Japanese car brands. If he rotates first time over here, through over the wall, boom. Bob's your uncle. Get your supplies in there. Pop. You can't pop a garrison down because of this stupid defensive garrison. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Just remove that. You need it? Does it need it anyways? Move it back too. You could. I don't even love that. Move it back here. Don't love that. This is overrun. Yeah. Well, you have to make some gambles if you wanna attack. I'm pretty sure these guys are solid on the backside. Ark's only attacking with 2. Yeah, I'll remove it and add a offensive garrison there. They can take runes easily first time. Especially if they just use one of those OPs to vault the wall. This is actually a really bad position for the allies here. They do have their defensive garrison and just kind of an awkward spot too. I think it's not terrible. It's not great though. It just doesn't give them any presence on the north side of point. But they're not getting punished for it either, so it's all good. Let's see if Scarp or Soul either push and like try to clear this out. Yeah, Soul, that's high IQ play right there. He's actually gonna plop his OP down. I don't love that OP positioning from Soul. It's right against the wall. A lone soldier coming through could easily take it out. Maybe that's what he's looking for. I don't know. He'd be looking for that though. Maybe to give him some info on positions. Like it gets hot, so he knows that someone's there. A little closer to the road. Yeah. The axis can kind of evaporate. Zarensofa's whole squad got pinched by DC and Arc right here, so they're not going to be pressuring at all. Oh, that's aggressive. DC commander behind the player right here. Is this Quicknix? Who is this? Who's Honda Civic? I don't know who it is. I typed in the chat. We'll find out. They're testing them. The Allies right now stacking their front line right here. Zarin Sofa and Del Rue are up against like 3 squads. Golstad still trying to push in from the back. Cannon Fodder Bob does no tags. I don't know if that's Cannon Fodder Bob. Maybe he's still with 82nd AD though. It makes sense if he's playing with them all. Circle from the backside. Okay, this I don't hate this one. All that's defending on point right now, anchoring is Balthazar from Love, the French. Okay, so Honda Civic Sectum Panzer. Okay, that makes sense. Rone kill here, Evan and Soldad. I'm a fan of their attack vector. I'm not a fan of 3 people redeploying for this attack. You really need to have double those numbers on an attack onto point. Like, there's no sense in attacking a point with 3 people when you could with 6. That is inefficient. Bronico is going to make the best of it, though. He gets the OP. He gets the defender here. Balthasar is going to be calling for help. I wonder if they'll pinpoint the position of this. Yeah, now, Bronico, the gears are turning in his head. Elbro's going to rotate. No, he's not even rotating here. Oh, this is a chance. Nobody's pushing. Bronico, go, 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 go. Follow that spawn. Follow the... Where? Find that Pokemon. I don't know. Something. Rotate for that. You know what you saw. You saw where he came from. It was the corner. It's the yes. Okay, good, good, good. He's gonna go in the building though. Now I don't know if he's gonna get an angle. Oh, hopefully he does get an angle right here. Oh, he's not gonna peek this way. He's peeking south. Oh no, he's peeking south. He's more interested in the tank than he is in the spawn. Cap progress is heating up right here, and actually the allies have left their front door open. Chesk again is camping. He's not pushing. Bronico going for the tank. Oh, this tank's in trouble right here actually, but the spawn is the one that we really need to be focusing on. The tank is just, oh, that's not good. Never mind. Oh, there's another spawn over there. OP goes down. My bad for ever doubting it. Bronico cleaning that one up nicely there. Gets the whole BC squad. Well, don't want to peek that. Oh, is he going to go over the wall right here? No, he's going to go down because NVIDIA peeked from the Gary spawn. So, word to the wise, if you, I mean, that was a, I don't think that was a correct play from Bronico there. He redeemed himself after. If you see someone pushing, like you're pushing onto a point, you've taken out a few, and you see someone pop out from a corner, assume that they spawned from the direction that they're coming from, and then go investigate first time. That OP was trouble too, of course. That needed to go down, but I think Evan MC was there, and still, like, the rest of this squad is filtering in here. Guard, 4th man in. Finally, it looks like Kolstad hopped on the train too and spawned in on the circle squad, but need to be faster getting those rotations into the squad now. And you see now they're having to deal with the full weight of that Gary spawn. Doing with it well. Except, you know, we're going to rotate to the midpoint because the allies are doing it better. Overblaze, Thorpe, Hellbro, Bartmoss, and QQ on point with tank support. They got Chuna, Kamikaze, and Faker. Germans in DC. I don't think that's a new thing. I think there are some in there. Definitely not a lot of Germans on DC. Germans tend to go to like core Greyhounds. One of those sides. Phoenix. Phoenix just picked up a bunch from 38th. After this one today, I'm gonna sit down. I'm doing a bunch of remodeling on the basement, but I'm gonna sit down and write all those names down. I've got a bunch of DMs to go through and sort out who went where from 38th Infantry. So Toyota is Mike Lowry. He tricked me by not having like the Korean letters in his name. Toyota can't read. This is gonna be the 3-2 for the Allies though. Oh, or is it? Ooh, Kyle's trying to defend from the backside, or the front side, I guess you could say. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. Now tank on point. And that is the 3-2 there. Axis kind of throw away their opportunity to go for that 4-1. Now we have Mount Halei and Town Center. Ooh, this could be spicy. This is going to open things up a little. I'm excited to see. Wow. Hold the phone because it's already happening. Kyer, Henry on point. Mike Lowry going down right there to source code. Now I think the spawn is being taken out. Yes, it's it. It's a 1v. It's a 1v2 with respawns coming. This is gonna be a 4-1. Oh my gosh, that is pain right there. Axis, if they have an airhead, they're gonna need to use it, like yesterday. Backside airhead with supply drop. There are supplies, but there's nobody here. Oh my god, source code. One man versus them all. What can he do? He's looking for a bipod spot right here. Oh, he's going to go down. Henry's going to claim this point. This is a 4-1. There's nothing they can do. Commander needed to first time airhead that, like backside. Backside airhead, I think is the only thing that saves that. But it didn't happen. Gary got blown up, and then that's all she wrote. Oh, that is unfortunate, to say the least here for the Axis. Who is commanding the Axis right now? Who's commanding the Axis? Brody. Who's Brody? I have no clue who this is. But I mean, it's 3-2 to 4-1 instantly with nobody on defense. That's a little rough. I mean, yeah, source code was there, but what's he gonna do? He's one dude, like, and no spawns, no OPs. Like, yeah, not gonna work out. Oh man. Okay, well, that was that. And there is the cap. Boom. 4-1. Allies driving a tank through the open. Or no, this is an Axis one. Siege, Arnie, and Broman. Oh man, how the tables have turned. And what in the world was this defense doing though? The positioning of the Gary was okay, I guess, but there's just nobody back there. Communication, miscommunication. I don't know who Brody is, but that one's gonna hurt for sure. 36 minutes to go, and the Allies have all the cards right here. I don't see how they're gonna come back from this. They're gonna need like to wait 5 minutes to settle in, to try and get position on the flank, and then to go like with a half track or something around the backside. I wouldn't mind like a hidden Gary back here. Oh no, this is too deep. What am I saying? You could go like recon OP back here, and then maybe a half track in the spawn. But there's going to be a garrison right here you're going to need to take out, so the recon could do it. Just OP right there. Yeah, that's what I would go for personally. I would spawn on North HQ with a half track, drive it around the map. I'd just come straight around. I'd wait 5 minutes though, because filtering out to the new realities of things, I'd just drive, drive all the way around here. You'd go around the back side here, boom, and then you cut down here, boom, and you cut across. You have, and then it might be a little too long. You could, I don't want to go near runes. That's the only thing. Like I would go pretty far away from runes over here, back around, hoping not to have a tank there, and then come in back here with a half track. I mean, we've seen it before. Worked very well. It's so hard to get back this point now. I love Del Rue's positioning right here. The only trouble is it's gonna have to make it work first time. I'd maybe get Soldad to push up. Wait for him. Gwet. I don't know who that is, but he's dead from BC. Now the trouble with this OP is it's so far away. Yeah, you gotta hit it first time. So Posto misses first time. He's gonna realize, BC squad's gonna at least realize that there's pressure back here. Second time misses it too. That's unfortunate from Posto. Because now you've only just you've revealed your position. And Garrison, forward Garrison here. This is a little sketchy, honestly, from the allies. This is more than a little sketchy. This Garrison's, as soon as the Axis realize the Garrison's there, it's going to be satcheled from across the wall. So not a huge fan of that position of the Gary. Would love them to Bob the Builder this up though. Get a barricade in the wall right here. Actually get the barricade like just right there on the front, if they can. Like smoke barricade, boom. Put a bunch of AP mines down too. It's very, very ballsy OPs coming out. And they can't really rotate this OP further back if they lose it, right? Because the Gary's right there. Is it because of their back garrison position? Like, do they have a garrison? Let's see. So their Gary's right here. Do they have a garrison like right over here or something? Like, no, it's just an OP on the backside. That garrison's being spotted out, and it's just gonna get crushed. No chance. This is not working for the allies. They're gonna lose Mount Halais ridiculously. I don't know if it's whether to laugh or to cry. I mean, the Axis won't even have to use a bombing run to clear this. They will, and that'll clear the Gary. Oh, that's a defensive actually. Never mind. It's actually a pretty good defensive bombing run. And the tank needs to take out the Gary since the bombing run took out the people. Yeah, Gary's marked behind you. Don't rotate the turret. Just point the hull and reverse. Point the hull forward and reverse. If you rotate the full hull, you're going to give your ass to Bartmoss here, who's going to wipe you out. Oh, this tank not going for this Gary is actually massive. Now, hopefully that hull gunner's on point right here, because Bartmoss is about to make this Panzer IV pay. Oh, not getting the Gary. Hull gunner's not looking. Oh. The clenching. Inconsequential in the end. Respawn wave comes in. Garrison goes down. Mount Halais is back in the hands. Like, what are they? Is this like just like charity or something? What's going on here? Is this a Garrison on the backside? So they do have a Gary on the backside here. Don't love that back Garrison position, but they've managed to secure it for now. So they do have that 2 Garrison play. The Panzer IV is still up. If allies had played Bob the Builder a little bit and put a barricade out right here, they probably still would be in this one. Because then they could have a fight on the side over here, and they could really push it. Man, now they're still probably going to be run off the point. I mean, we'll see what the 76 does. 76 should easily one-tap this P4. P4 is damaged staying in the fight. He's going to get peeked real quick right here. Boom. First time. That's a dead. Oh, that's a missed shot. Wow. He's still going down, but yeah. Yeah, it's 76 versus P4. It should have been a first time takedown. They'll take the consolation of the second time. Alrighty. Allies come back in force on this one. Axis lose steam. Axis still haven't used a bombing run yet. They have 1,100 munitions, 384 manpower, and 180 fuel. They're low on fuel. They have no tanks. Do have a Panther pulling up. This Panther needs to get into this fight ASAP. What the f... You alright there, buddy? What in the world? There we go. Foot on the gas. So, as long as 82nd doesn't lose this OP position, I think they're alright. It's under a huge threat right now. One nade over the wall here and they're toast. If they can hold this and this Panther can get into the play, it should be fine. The Panther needs to get into this play though and start putting some HE shells. Kyrie's going to put a cheeky satchel down. I don't think that's going to be able to get the OP. We'll see if Bartmoss or anybody else gets a nade over this wall though, because that's going to be key right here. Oh, there's the nade spam coming in. Where's it landing? Too far? Too far? Really need to get someone from the left, from the west side to get that nade out. Bombing run's going to drop right here. Here comes the Axis. They're not going to get a whole lot of value for this bombing run though. They miss the Garys. They're going to get 3 kills total. Trying to push off of that one. No, they miss Bartmoss. They miss Get Wolf. They miss most of these other guys here. Bartmoss actually right up against the wall right here. Ooh, goes down. Swellboy with the flick. Nice play from him. Green gonna go down. QQ covering nicely on the backside right there. That's a tough position to push. Would love to rotate that out for an MG. El Taco Loco on the front side here, also holding it down. 76 is gonna push up, and man, the Axis had really good position to push this. They just slowballed it, and their Panther's playing super safe. Yeah, I understand the Panther want to play safe there because they have no fuel for another tank, so they can't really lose it. But then again, he's not really contributing. Nice nade over the wall is going to clear out that OP, and that's going to be the end of the attack for Mount Halei. So, yeah, just a tale of really bold defense there. Kind of working out for the Allies. The Axis kind of just screwed the pot right there. Again, we're sitting on friggin' just immense munitions. It's crazy. Tons of munitions. No pressure from the backside either, though. That's unfortunate. Night Doctor is pushing back into the middle to try and collapse this line here. I would love to see him flank around to the backside to push in. He gets recon flare up on the backside. That's not really consequential for the attack, though. Would love to see one of those recon spawning front line to recon flare the point itself, and then the other recon squad coming on the backside, getting their OP up, trying to get some kind of garrison or protect an airhead, or I don't know. If I was the commander, I'd be driving the friggin' the half track into the backside there to pressure at the same time, so we can see a rotation from the front to the back. There's going to be no rotation from the Axis side from this one. They're going to try to grind it out. I don't think that's going to work out too well. I mean, they have overlapping support. Their second Panther is out, so they are gaining some fuel. They just, if they don't lose the next Panther in the next like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, they'll be okay, I think, for losing one. I don't hate this position. With that second tank though, I don't see why the first tank isn't pushing to pressure the point. I feel like they could easily push this in and pressure this now. The 76, where's the 76 at? Where did he go? So he's peeking right there. He's spotted out right now. He's trying to rotate. It's going to be tough. This first Panther could push in for free now. With that second Panther there, I think that second one's going to see him. As long as he doesn't, you know, it's going to be tough. With the line of sight, like as long as he doesn't block his line of sight, maybe picks the hedgerow here to push up along this hedgerow right here, then he can just reverse and bait that 76 out into the second cannon. Now Bartmoss is going to go for a cheeky satchel here. We're actually going to see a bombing run over. Oof. Rested in pepperonis, that one soldier that ate the precision strike. That's not going to work out. That tank is long gone. Don't love that one. Coming out from the Axis commander there. He didn't have line of sight. The tank wasn't damaged. You just kind of dropped it on a whim. Now, yes, okay, so the Axis tank is going to be pushing in here. I do like this. I think he'll be able to get some value for this push, especially with the two half squads, but that's going to be some value. Bartmoss with the satchel. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. Nice play from him. Oh, man. And with one move, with one swift click of the mouse, that whole attack is over for now. Good OP positioning is gonna keep them in this one, but they're gonna have to fight him again here. Can he get Oh, can he get... No, he can't. He's going to trade. It's too bad. If he got Greg there, he could have rotated on a Berserkr and possibly even got the OP from the wall. That would have been absolutely beast mode. Yeah, pressure keeps up here. The allies, I like what they're doing. They're doing a little bit of a rotation onto the left flank here, and then they're going to push, after they take this town, they're going to push straight south into the Axis push. Now, the Axis honestly don't have to worry too much about that. They can pie this out. All they need is machine gunners to cover the open field. Oh, this is bold. This is super bold right here. 76 pushing in aggressively. Oh, no. The second Panther isn't even looking. Neither of these Panthers are looking. What is going on right now? Takes out the first one for nothing. Oh, for free. For one shot. Now, as long as he falls back behind, boom. Wow. That should never happen. Both of these Panthers looking to the right, not even paying attention. Second 76 is flanking right here. If we're looking at Mount Halais, the Axis can basically chalk this up to a pie. Like, look right now is where we're at. You can see the pie. So it goes from Soldad down to Rip, the point, then from Swellboy on the edge of the map down. That's the pie crust that the Axis have to control. If they can control this pie crust, they'll be fine. They don't have to necessarily worry about anything the Allies do outside of the pie crust, as long as they have people like Soldad back here. They get a pack gun up to watch the flanks from tanks. The Panthers can essentially play in any zone that has a barricade up. You see this there? Panther can play here, peeking. We go further back. Panther can play like here. I mean, there's a little spot there. You can just pick places out where you don't have your side covered. Any type of cover you can play there. I don't know why they're both worried about this flanking 76 when they can just put themselves in positions to not get hit by that. Again, here this is defensive. Watching that. But even further back, when the Panther was back, where is it? Back here, I believe, or on the other side, right here. Yeah, right here. This is the perfect spot for that second Panther to be in. He can easily support this pie without worrying about anything on the other side. There's nothing there. I mean, maybe a little peak right here, but that's it's tough at best. Yeah, that peak's really not going to yield anything you can see. So that second Panther, if he sits right here, he's got a full view. All he worries about is the top of that hill right there in that 76. The first Panther coming in, I prefer him to be on this left side here so he has a better peek in. Ooh, there's a satchel right there. Hold the phone. Oh, the satchel gets the 76. Let's go. Who is that? Swellboy? Chartreux? Nice play right there. That was beautiful, satchel. That's one of the only times you see a satchel work that isn't placed on the vehicle itself. So props to them. Like I was saying though, that second Panther, he was playing kind of this mid area here. He's exposed right here. If he goes right here, he's not exposed. As long as he has infantry, you know, an OP over here to cover this with Sijic here, with the MG, he's fine. He can worry about that. I prefer you play up close here and go and pump and dump. So you pump up and you dump off. There you go. And 1-2 strategy works easy. You bait the, you go, you peek, boom, you shoot the 76, you fall back, you fall back, you fall back. Enough of the pie crust right here. That second Panther, if that 76 peaks, he's getting 2 shots into him. Boom, it's over. It's really tough. Like, I can't even explain how tough it is for the Axis to fight Mount Halais. They have the disadvantage, but if you kind of just play the pie, I think you have a very good chance. Now, as that's happening, you need to have people on the backside causing chaos. That recon squad needs to be terrorizing the backside. Now, BC's doing a pretty good job of saturating this area with a full squad. That's a full squad here. They're playing half, 3/4 mid with 2 on the backside, actually redeploying the backside. A recon squad could fight this out with the commander coming in, overlapping with a half track. You could literally just load up in the half track, drop the recon on off there, take it out, and then park it. at the same time pushing that pie crust, and I think you're going to win that fight. Panther, speaking of winning the fight, takes out the 76, goes aggressive. They didn't know what hit them right there. It's the Axis, though. Infantry not in the best spot still. Now, there's going to be no tanks on top of Mount Halei. I mean, I can see Takugawa here. Maybe that was a lie. Okay, so there is a 76. They did bring up third. Night Doctors rotated to the front of point. I do like that. That's a good look from him. Ooh, tank fight coming out right here. This is a losing battle for the Panther. He's exposed himself in the open, and he's going to pay for it. Down he goes. That's going to be the kill to Spike Shark and Takugawa. Easy clap them. Not hard at all. When the tank's in the open like that, it's fairly easy to take out now. Source Code's going to pull out a pack gun. Now, alternatively, you can... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What is this? No way. No. There's no way, right? No. He's hammering something else. What took out this tank? Was it the Panther? I have to know. Is there... What is going on right here? Who is this? I gotta ask them after. This goes to Strike and Two Fish. There's no way they took out this 76. There's no chance. There's a wall right here. You cannot get around this wall. Like what? Did their barrel tip? Did they touch tips or something like that? Like look. He's aimed to the friggin' moon right now. Honestly, I'm lost for words. I have no clue what happened to this tank. There's got to be a flank or something. Oh, pack gun? Oh, I think I know what happened here, folks. Captain Black and VV Vixie. Can we see them right here? They're over here, a little bit to the right. Oh, there's no way, right? They can't angle that far, right? They're not peeking it, right? I mean, I'm so confused right now. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, that's a mystery. I didn't hear a Stuka. I didn't hear anything that could have dropped that. The attack continues as I think it would. I mean, it's Mount Halei, one of the hardest points to recap your fourth. The pie crust theory, I think, would work. I would love to see it in practice. $50 minutes to go in this one. Axis, can they get Mount Halei? Right now it's devolving into a he satcheled, she satcheled situation. See? He satchel. Now she's gonna satchel. and get a nice little kill with the MP40. I feel like we're playing Remagen. It's just bridge satchel battles. BSB. You know what would be really fun on Remagen to do? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna do this. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna organize it and we'll put it on. Greg Meister finds a little opening here to push in. It's only him though. 13 minutes to go. More than enough time to flip this one on its head. QQ's gonna be the next victim here. Good takedown. Oh, Greg's got an opening right here. What can he make of it? He's gonna push far, push far, push far. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Let's go. Okay, this opens up a whole lot right here. Now, Lauren 420 is actually flanking towards this. Oh, and Greg goes down. Does he hit an AP mine? It's something. Not too sure what that was. That was a little weird. This opens the door right here for Soldad and his full squad, though. I still want one person to push along now. That is that Garrison being rotated? No, I don't think it has. QQ is still spawning in the backside, so that Gary's still up. So he's gonna need like a rocket, a good AT half-dan possibly. That could be him. Oh, you know what? I think it was the machine gun from the tank there that did take first one. Half-dan's gonna whip it out. He's looking for a rocket shot right now. Don't love that shot. I'd love him to try and bypass around and run down the backside right here. Because if he can get right here, that Garrison could potentially go down. That would be just insanely huge. Tough play to make work though. And also you kind of need a vehicle to go back here. You usually die before doing it. You'd have to go front line, and that kind of sucks. It's unfortunate. I wish it was these little pathways were open on both sides of the map. It'd make for some really fun sneaky actions. Attack heating up a little bit again. Just with no tank support this time for the Axis. I mean, they do have one, but he's falling back, and I wonder if that's because there's an allied tank in the spawn. Well, there is. What did he just take out? A truck? Okay. Is that just Faker alone? No, that's a 30-man crew. Okay, okay. Panther gonna respond to this one. Will look like he was responding. One Panther pushing in. It's going to be Ghost, Strike, and Two Fish versus the Stewart. Well, the Stewart that was there, disappearing act. Where'd he go? There he went. Okay, oh, does he notice him? Don't think he did. He's playing dead right now. I am not a real Stewart. He's shooting. Yeah, he has no clue. What does he get? A Puma? A stuck Puma that's abandoned. Bombing run comes down. Oh, and they lose! The Panther to the bombing run. No way. Bombing run's going to drop for the Axis side right here. Now, what do they have? Do they have an airhead dropping with it? Do they have anything? No. That's not going to get the Gary on the backside, unfortunately. So Gary's still up. Does clear out a majority of the forces. Honestly, a pretty good bombing run in its own right here. This is going to allow the Axis to push in. Respawn's coming too fast, though. You can see Balthazar, Arc Squad getting the respawns up. Really not getting too much of value from that bombing run. Don't love the fact that it comes towards your forces. That prevents them. It kind of gives the enemy team time to react and to respawn. And that's not ideal when you're trying to attack something. You always want to put your bombing run towards the enemy forces. Not always, but majority of the time if you're in that situation where you're attacking the point. If you're just sniping a Gary or something, it's no problem. But if you're actually trying to remove the enemy forces so you can push in, you just want to give yourself as much time as possible where they can respawn safely. Rip making it through again. Now that tank has rotated again, so he's not watching the back lane here. Rip does go down though. Would be awesome to see like an edge OP. We're a little bit off the, yeah, it's like really close. If someone got here, they probably would take out the OP, honestly. Probably would take that one out. Just no one's been able to get there so far. 8 minutes to go though. Apparently the Germans that are the World Cup. 9. Oh, 9. That's not good. Here comes the fun from the Axis side. They're throwing caution to the wind right here. They're going to push in force with their Panthers. Don't love the right Panther pushing off here. He's going to open himself up to a ton of rockets into the back right here. I think if both Panthers push hard on point, over the top, do it like a thunder run through point. The first one just goes like hit squad straight through the point onto the backside to get that Gary. Then rotates back and pushes in. The second one pushes with the infantry up the front, close, and just hammers OPs, overruns anything. I think they get it. I don't think this necessarily is going to be the way to victory for them, though. A Greyhound and a 76 walk into Mount Halay. That's what's going on right now. This Greyhound with a cheeky little flank over here. Do love this play. Would have loved to see a Puma do something like this too. This is just an OP taker. All those OPs, all your OPs belong to me. Yeah, pretty much. And a flank around. Is he going to find the Panthers? Both Panthers rotating out of position to be in the middle of the field right there. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Finally going down right there. That was a huge value for that Greyhound. Unfortunately, the 76 does go down at the same time. Now, all the OPs are down. Now, God is still up. Brody's there. Neil's there, but they don't have the OPs. That Greyhound with just some plays right there. Now, Panthers can be pushing straight into point right here. Nobody to assist him. Oh, no, and he doesn't pick out the corner. He's going to go for the... Barmos is going to go for the ride-along. Kyer is going to go for the Satchel. Satchel is down. Sengir, Communix, and Instant Noodles are going to have to deal with that. Now, Soldad on the backside should be able to take out the OP. Oh, this is going to be a crazy cap race. Did they airhead the backside? No, it looks like Soldad just found a cheeky spot right here. He's going to eat that shot. Now the... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How much longer on the satchel? Oh, that was so close. Sangir's going to get out. To his horror, he's going to see the satchel there. That was absolutely so close to being, well, it's not going to matter. The same result's going to come in. 76 in the field fighting here with this Panther. It's not going to matter. Down goes the Panther and down goes the satchel. Crazy little turn of events right there. Would have been awesome to see that satchel get two, but it's okay. And with those tanks going down, so do the hopes and dreams of the Axis side. This one is going to possibly end a 4-1, probably end a 4-1, possibly end a 5-0 here. Allies going a little aggressive at the end, trying to pick that 5-0 up. However, I mean, everybody and their mother respawned to the backside for the Axis side, so that is probably not going to be happening. Just, oh, just so over. It looked like a Gary for a second there. Yeah, the Allies get a lot, but not everything in this one. Look at Kitsulo right here. What is going on? Oh, he does go down to Delru finally. One of the last survivors on point. Oh. Yes. Okay, we did get it. All right, nice. Nice precision strike there from the Axis commander. Does end up getting one of those 76s. However, it's not going to matter. This one's going to end 4-1. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Axis dominated the early to mid game. Allies turned things on. And after they capped the mid, I mean, they didn't really defend Mount Halei. And you know what it's like. Mount Halei, after all, it's almost impossible to retake. And it proved impossible for the Axis to retake it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Here, we'll be back tomorrow on the channel with PBS Fight Night. And then also this weekend we have some competitive squad on Berserkr channel. We're gonna do a friendly. Now I don't think I'm allowed to live stream it, but we might have some content from that and maybe a VOD after on the YouTube, so stay tuned for that. Don't think there's any ECL matches this weekend, unfortunately. I would love if there was. Speaking for server 2, apparently Tony was really tired and accidentally took a nap. Or he just probably fell asleep. So that's what happened with him. But GG, well played. Oh, speaking of fun, NVIDIA at the end, taking out some 126 boys, crushing their OP. Not too bad. Before going down himself. Rocket artillery coming into the point. Not going to do a whole lot there. That is going to be... Oh. Game. GG. The tank graveyard over here on Mount Halei. Look at that. All the tanks are dead. All the tanks are dead. And the AT guns too. GG guys. Have fun. Have a good Thursday. Thank you so much to the Greyhounds for putting this on and for everyone else for playing. That is the 4-1. Oh, what is he posting in? Fuel spent 7,450. That is a lot of fuel spent. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this one. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with PBS Fight Night. All right, have a great evening. Bye.